13 of the 30-day challenge. Today I've got Suzanne in to help me. We're going to go through some of the do's and don'ts with these exercises, and she's volunteered to be my model today to help show where the lines should be and how this should be looking in your body. You may not have somebody who can adjust you, but if you have got a mirror or something, you can use that to just check out how your form is. We're working on 55 seconds of plank, 36 seconds side planks, and 35 repetitions on the crunches and bicycles. Today's motto is think positively, so just make sure as you go through these longer durations you keep that positive thinking, and then schedule your staycation, which will allow you to have that respite as we move through this month. Coming over, so Suzanne's going to come into our plank position. We're going to start the timer, and we're going to hit this really nice, beautiful plank line. So the heels are pushed back, the legs are nice and straight, bottom is in line with the shoulders, open through the shoulder blades, neck is in line. Just drop down onto your elbows for me, please. Coming down, still keeping that beautiful straight line. Everything is perfectly aligned. So we've got core engagement here, pushing back through, again, head and neck in line. Elbows, when they're down, are underneath the shoulders, so this is where this needs to be. Could you just drop down onto your knees for me? Release the toes out. So we're coming down into this position. As we move through these 30 days, you're going to find that you may need to drop into these more comfortable positions for the longer durations. We're still looking for openness through the back. We're still looking through a long neck here. Elbows underneath our shoulders. And are you feeling okay? All good? Okay, holding it here, all good. So we're coming into our last 3 seconds. And then what I'll get you to do is just push back your hips towards your heels and come back into like a child's pose, just to allow yourself, when you've had that much strain on the back, it's a good idea just to take a few moments, respite, just to allow all of that tension to abate. So nice position here. Just if this doesn't serve you for your knees, you can always turn over. Would you turn over for me, please, Suzanne? Turning over, hug your knees into your chest. So this is a good alternative, releasing off the abdominal muscles, releasing off the muscles of the back. Okay, we've got some crunches. Are you ready to go for crunches? Okay, so setting up the crunches. The back is in neutral, drawing the belly in, legs are down, little gap between, nice wide elbows in line, and we're just going to exhale as we lift up. Coming up, try not to bring the head too far forward, look up towards the sky, so keep it open at the neck, that's it, drop down. And again, so lifting from here, that's it. Keep that head back, try not to move the head. Better, that's what we're looking for. So we're looking for this openness of the neck. Imagine you're holding a very ripe peach between the neck, the chin, and the chest. And then what we're looking at there is not squashing that peach, but also not letting it roll away as well. So we're looking to lift up rather than forward. So we're lifting the shoulder blades off. I should be able to get my hand underneath here, which I can. Just lifting up, drawing the pelvis to the shoulders towards the pelvis, or the thorax towards the pelvis. So we're shortening this distance, contracting rectus abdominis. I hope you're counting. Are you counting? Good, she is counting. She doesn't want to do a single more than she has to. Okay, what number are we on? Oh, okay, all right. So we're going to say we're coming up to about 15 here. Yeah. Nice. So just shortening this distance, staying with it. Remember, you can take a moment if you need to, so you can lay it down, hug the knees in, start again. And we're just going to go for about 10 more reps. And we'll just say we didn't count, so that's on us. Lovely. Just keep lifting high towards the sky. That's really good. 5, 4, 3 more, and 2, and 1. Okay, let's give that away. Bring the knees in over the chest, and then you can rock the back from side to side here. So this is just massaging that kind of lower pelvis, the SI joints, the lower back, upper pelvis into the floor. Maybe massaging a little bit against the thorax as well, the shoulder blades, just seeing how everything feels. Okay, we're going to come up into side plank. Are we good in side plank? Yep. So, can you come onto your elbow, onto your hand for me, and I'll drop you down really quickly. So we're going to push up into side plank, holding ourselves here. Lovely. Pulling that top shoulder back. So we're really open to the side. This is lovely. Hands should be stacked under elbow, under the shoulder. What I'm going to ask you to do is come down onto your elbow, so drop yourself down. Really nice pull back through here. Lovely. Open again. Really open. Still stacking those joints, still holding it in. Just bring that knee down and holding it there. So this is our, much more comfortable position. This is where we need to be. So this should feel manageable, particularly as we go through. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. All right, let it go. So when you've just done that it up. Because it's through the arms, just take the arms behind you, just reaching, stretching, opening that chest, and just giving them a nice shake out. Coming back onto our back, we're going to do the bicycles. We're going to show some variations on this too. So draw the knees in over the chest. I want you to send your legs quite high and pedal with them nice and high. So this is pedaling really nice and high, send them high. Body is flat, no forward flexion of the spine. So this is all nice and safe and protected, okay? If you find that you are okay doing this, you might want to lift up, forward flex the spine, lifting off, looking through. You can look towards the toes or you can look towards the sky, okay? How's that feeling? Good. Good, excellent. All right, so we're about at 10, so you've got roughly 25 left to do. Again, we're counting each leg as a half, so you have to do both legs to be one. If you're not working that way, if you're working each leg as one, that's absolutely fine. Just when we've got these odd numbers, 35, you're going to have to even it out. Otherwise, you're going to be lopsided. We don't want that. Okay. Superb. So we're going to hit it for 10 more. 10 and 9. Keep pulling that belly button in. 6, 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. This really hits into the hip flexors as well, so it really comes in to these little muscles that pick the leg up. So just tugging them down, maybe rocking side to side. And what sometimes is a nice stretch for this one is when you come up, if you want to come up, when you're ready, don't rush it. It's just to bring one leg forwards and push through this hip here. So just opening this hip. That's it. So you can just push into that hip, just giving that hip flexor a little bit of a stretch. And don't forget both sides. Okay? So a little bit of a stretch in here as well. Lovely. And then all we've got is that 36-second side plank, other side. Okay, stay facing, setting up, side plank though. That's it. Nice. Lovely. Coming up, lifting up. So bring this foot over the top. That's it. Now push that shoulder back. Good. So again, this really beautiful open line. You can see the whole front of Suzanne's body. Really good placement of the hand there. Wrist underneath the elbow. Hands are splayed. Really feel the contact of the floor. Pop down onto the elbow for me. Just set yourselves down. Good. And just seeing how, again, elbow in line with shoulder. These bits of form are just so important to avoid getting injury, particularly as we get longer and longer and longer. Okay. Do you want to pop the knee down last 3 seconds? Keeping open, really nice. All right, let it go. Fantastic. Good work. So that's it. That's your form. Okay, they're the things you're looking for. And you need maybe to do it with somebody, get somebody to look at you or use a mirror. But that way, I'm hoping now as we move into these longer durations, you've got really good information that's going to keep you safe as we move through, into those last 17 days before we start July again and we start back at 1. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.